Hey guys, Multi-Classic Gamer here, and welcome to the title screen of Pikmin 2, since I never showed it at all in this entire Let's Play. Yeah. Okay, so before we take on Challenge Mode, I just want to show you guys some cool little Easter eggs you can do with the title screen. Actually, you have to press R. If you press R, Pikmin will disassemble, and they will come back, and they will rearrange themselves to say Nintendo. Yeah, nice little trick there. If you press L, they will go back to saying Pikmin 2. But there's also some other cool things you can do here, like if you press X, I do believe, or was it Z? There's a button you can press to summon some creature. Like you can summon an iridescent flint beetle and Bulborb. Not only that, but you can also control it too. Yeah, like I'm doing right now. I think I pressed X or something. But yeah, you control with the C stick. You press left and right to move it, turn it from side to side. And Pikmin will kind of flock around it and try to attack it and stuff like they do in the actual game. Yeah, cool stuff like that. That's all you can do really with it. Now if you press R, I do believe... No, not R. God. I pressed the wrong button. We'll just make them inform Nintendo again, but... You can also summon a red Bulborb. And you can actually eat the Pikmin with it by pressing Z. So, really cool stuff you can do here with the tile screen. Yep, here it is. So we're just going to try and like flock around away from it. But you can control it exactly the same way you control the iridescent flint beetle. You press Z to eat Pikmin. it's really not something you would imagine doing in a Pikmin game, being on the side of the enemies, but here it is. Your one chance to do it in this game. Well, not counting Picklepedia, of course, but either way, that is not the main point of this video, and the main point is we're going to be going to challenge mode. Here we go. Now, challenge mode in this game is a lot different than in the first game. We have, let's see, there's a 5 by 6, so we got 30 challenges to get through. And I plan to do, maybe not one, maybe like 2 per episode. If I do that, then it'll be like 15. It'll take 15 videos to get through all this. And I don't even know if I'm going to do that, because some of these are actually pretty long. They'll tell you up front, though, how many floors there are, so I guess it depends on how many sublevels there are in each thing. But basically, what you're going to do is you're going to be going to 30 different dungeons, and you have to go through, and basically you have to... Well, actually, why don't we just jump into straight into the first one and explain it from there. So here we go. Start off with Explorer's Cave. Not only that, but you can also do this co-op with a friend. You can have a friend control Louie. And yes, we'll begin to see Louie again in this challenge mode. And not only that, but there's also a set number of Pikmin what kind you get in each dungeon as well. Not only that, but the old ship is back, like before it was gold, so... Yep, lots of cool stuff. So here we go, let's get into this. Welcome to challenge mode. Find the key on each level and take it to the research pod. Try to reach the geyser on the final level within the time limit. Yes, you are on a time limit. Points are calculated based on the treasures you collected and the time you have remaining. Earn as many points as you can to achieve fame, fortune, and glory. So basically, here's how this works. Your main objective on each floor is to collect the key, the treasure that we got by defeating the beady longlegs in the Citadel of Spiders. And here it is right here. It will never be this easy to find on most of the challenge modes. Just pointing that out. You have found a remarkable object. My analysis concludes it is a key to the next floor. It looks oddly familiar. Have I observed it before? Perhaps I am mistaken. It seems this treasure detects geomagnetic fields. It must have some geological effect. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's making a reference to Super Mario World here, because this actually is, I believe that's what this key is supposed to be from, is Super Mario World or something like that. And it does actually some pretty weird stuff when you actually use it, like it kind of like enlarges the keyhole to the entire screen or something like that when you use it in the game. But yeah, once you bring it back to Research Pod, the hole or the geyser will appear, depending on what sublevel you are. A hole that continues deeper underground is open. Journey deeper for more treasures. Now, in addition to getting the key on each sublevel, another thing you really want to do is do not allow any Pikmin to die. Because depending on if Pikmin die or not, that will affect your ranking at the end of the floor, at the end of the dungeon. it doesn't matter how many treasures you get. As long as you get the key and have no Pikmin die, that's all you need to do to get the final bonus to the game. The final cutscene, I should say. And not only that, but also you don't have to worry about these cutscenes interrupting you every time you find a treasure too, so don't have to worry about that. But the treasure gauge, you don't have it in in challenge mode. The only indication you have is that sound right there. That's the only thing that tells you that you have all the treasures on the floor. But the point is, just get through each challenge without losing a Pikmin, and you are golden. So there's a lot to explain here, but yeah. Because if you lose Pikmin and you reach the end of the dungeon, you will get a complete ranking, which is a white flower on that particular mission, in that particular challenge mode. Or particular challenge, I should say. But with, oh, apparently you can see the geyser right under there, okay. Yeah, sometimes you'll be able to see if you have, like, dungeon sublevels like this. We're going to use a red potion and purple potion. Oh, no, well, not a purple potion. We don't need that to kill this guy. That'd be cheap. But obviously, if it isn't obvious enough, he's going to have the key, so there you go. Sometimes it is very obvious what enemy has the key, because most of the time enemies will have the key, or you'll just find it somewhere. It really just, it changes on every sublevel, pretty much. Now, in challenge mode, you have to actually activate the geysers by attacking them with Pikmin, so also keep that in mind. Look, the ground is cracked, indicating an inactive geyser. Have your Pikmin dig here. Yeah, just, it's unique to challenge mode that you have to actually activate the geyser in order to get finish off challenge mode, so there's that. But, you know what, for the time being, we'll still kill all these enemies just to get more treasures and whatnot, so yeah. When you complete a dungeon without losing Pikmin, you get a perfect ranking, which is a purple flower, on top of your, on top of the mission you just completed. So those are the ones you want. You want to have all perfect rankings at the end of challenge mode. Once you do that, that's when you unlock the bonus for completing challenge mode, and that's also the highest ranking you can get to, so that's what you're going to want. So basically, above all, just don't lose any Pikmin. That's all you need to do. You don't need to worry about getting as many treasures as possible. That's just for high score, really. So that's basically all I have to say about challenge mode, so yeah, with that we have basically 30 of these challenges to get through, and the first one's pretty much complete. In fact, yeah, we're just going to end it there. That'll leave us like 7 minutes or so to do the next one. So here we go. Let's see the results screen as well, I suppose. Might as well. You have like these little onions flying around to indicate stuff, I guess. Perfect! There we go, this is the ranking you want. Purple flowers. And there we go, with that, that one is complete. And not only that, but each time you complete a challenge mode challenge, it will also unlock the next one. But obviously, since we're obviously not going to have any problems with running into challenges we can't do yet, so. Alright, next up is Novice Train. We're going to be getting 30 whites on this floor and 3 red potions, and it's a 2-floor dungeon, so let's get in there. I don't think this one's really that difficult either. It does involve a lot of digging, that's for sure, since you have whites with you, obviously, so. There's going to be a lot of like completely buried treasures here, and there's also going to be a bunch of other treasures to get that are above ground, but just a bunch of them, so, but most of all, most importantly, just focus on getting to the next sublevel in time. Because you are on a time limit on every dungeon you're in, so be careful with that. Now, time will be added to your... time will be added each time you move on to a next sublevel, but it's completely random how much time is added. Well, I shouldn't say random, but it depends on the sublevel, on the dungeon. I mean, if you have multiple sublevels in one dungeon, then it's going to be the same amount no matter what sublevel you're on within that dungeon, but... yeah, between different dungeons, you'll have different amounts of time added each sublevel you go to, so, yeah. You do get some purples in this one, so that's good. Obviously, they're a little bit slower carrying stuff back to base, but most importantly, obviously, is the key. That's one thing we need to be fine. Now, one thing I will mention is that the key is never, ever going to be buried underground, because it's the way the treasure's designed is that it cannot be underground. It's one of those treasures that stands up when you Pikmin carry it, so it wouldn't make sense for it to be buried underground, so. Yep. I think that's all I have to explain now. Now we just need to take on each individual challenge, and then we'll be good to go. We might as well destroy this egg here and get some nectar. we are kind of low on that, on flower Pikmin, that is. I mean by that, we don't have any. Okay. And there we go. I think that's all of them now. Geez, I remember when I first took on this game, I thought that the purples were the ones that were immune to poison, but I was way off there when I thought that. Come on, get the rest of them in there. But most importantly, we've discovered the key, so let's just focus on getting that back to base first things first. There we go. With whites, it's going to get back there really fast, too, so that's a good thing. So since there's 2 sub-levels, I think we're just going to, we'll probably spend whatever time we have left just going around collecting these treasures like this love nugget here. It's not uncommon for you to run into two or more of the same treasure in the single dungeon either. Oh yeah, and it's gonna like repeat this text most of the time anyways as well. So it's best to just skip the cutscenes whenever they come, so you don't have to sit through that dialogue all the time. All right, let's get the poison out of the way here, so we can continue with the collecting of treasures here. I don't know if I'm gonna cut here. I probably shouldn't, since like we're only like about 12 minutes in, but still. Alright, here we go. Gotta wait for them to finish, I guess. Carrying that back to base. So yeah, it looks like we'll be completely done with this game by the end of February, which is not good in the sense that I was looking forward to being done with this game, but because I love it, but, in the sense that this LP has, again, gone through hiatuses, so it's important that I give you guys all the new content I can now. Alright. Let's swap these purples too while we're waiting now. They all missed that egg? Are you serious? They all missed it! Jeez! God, I never had that much trouble getting purples to land on an egg before and crush it. It's kind of annoying. Alright, might as well get the insect condo now. Insect condo, that's so hilarious. That is so hilarious. Yeah, for this treasure we're just going to cut to a game back to base because I don't know what to say now. Okay, with that we are ready to take on the next sub-level. Next and final one of Novice training and this episode. So yeah, challenge mode is pretty fun actually. Kind of is. It's more fun when you have friends with you, but then again, it is kind of a pain in the butt to share the Pikmin. Because this is actually like this is the one where we actually have to team up with your friend, not actually fight them. In terms of 2-player battle, comparing that to this. Okay. I believe a Puffy Blowhog holds the key on this sub-level, so we're going to make him our main focus first of all. I don't think there's any other enemies here on this floor though, so that's all we have to worry about. Oh yeah, there's a lot of buried treasures on this sub-level, and also I guess bugs again. Okay. Probably, you know what, I should get my purples and bring them over here, actually. It might be better to do that. Oh god. Alright, well, whatever. It's not like they're that dangerous anyway, so. And before you ask, yes, we will be fighting bosses in this, in challenge mode, but not that often. They don't come up that often, actually. But usually whenever they do, they're typically really fun, or really difficult. They actually do find ways to make the bosses more difficult than they are in adventure mode, by the way, so just be wary of that as well, I suppose. Come on. You, sir, need to come down, so we can get the key from you. Okay, thanks, bye. And of course, he drops it. It's way too obvious, though, because he's like the biggest enemy on the floor, so we're expecting to have the key. Oh, we got this thing. This thing that looks like poop. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh no, 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 oh god, oh god, oh no, 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 no! That stupid doodle bug! Ugh. Now we have to do this whole dungeon over again because that stupid doodle bug. I'm not even gonna do that on screen. I'm gonna just. That was so stupid. Either way, I showed the dungeon to you guys, so I'm going to end things off here. So, let's just get this back to base first and go up the... Yeah, you know what? Might as well at least show you guys what happens if you lose Pikmin, because you get the complete ending, which is not exactly complete the way it should be. God, I hate doodle bugs right now. I hate them so much. God. You know what? I shouldn't have gone purples. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have changed my whites to purples. All right, let's just why did I leave them back there? Dude, you need to dig up the geyser. God. Okay, here we go. Let's dig up this geyser. Dig, dig, dig. New digs, you know. Come on, purple leaves, get over here. God, I can't believe you let your brother or sister die like that. You know, if you didn't save them, we could have gotten a perfect ending here. But no. Had to ruin it for everybody. Yeah, hit me with it. Hit me with your best shot. Yeah, complete. Jeez, it's so slow too whenever you do it complete compared to perfect. Those things move a lot faster when you get perfect. Yeah, there you go. You got a disappointing white flower there, so we gotta do this again! Off screen! So next time Pikmin 2, we're gonna take on Lost Toy Box and Creator's Garden. See you guys then. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.